The markets will always see a year when it is difficult to make returns in equity. Often, this could be followed by a year when you actually can lose money in equity. When you make very high returns in a particular year, it is natural to assume that trend will continue. But most often, after a year of spectacular returns, the succeeding year is very underwhelming. It can be extremely disappointing for an investor, especially if he got in after a year of spectacular returns. But when you look at a 5 or a 10-year horizon, even this hardly matters, because if you continue to invest in the right places, if you continue to scale up your portfolio during years when the markets do nothing, or even when the markets correct significantly, the periods of underperformance, the phases when it looks like your portfolio is struggling, actually turn out to be the most productive phases of investing for your portfolio. This is my personal experience. This is my professional experience as well. Both are hardly different. But as an investor, I choose to invest when the portfolio is not having a good time. I choose to invest when performance is underwhelming. I choose to invest when the market's correct. These are choices which I make. But as a professional, these choices are made by the investor. So my duty is to keep the investor always open, opportunity seeking, and conviction led. When an investor looks only at past returns and is willing to give us more money, then his conviction is being led by returns. Whereas when the market is down, when the portfolio is down, when the markets are showing no signs of recovery, an investor shows conviction not based on the past returns. He shows conviction based on his faith in the product he is investing in, his faith in the manager, and his faith in the economy. So product, manager, economy, all three have to win the confidence of the investor. I've seen investors who tell me, now my portfolio is doing very well, I'm willing to give you more money. And I've also seen investors tell me, oh, the last 1 year performance is not good. You've not been, making high returns in the last 1 or 2 years. So I am going to give you money only after the portfolio returns come back to the old level. To my mind, both are acceptable judgments. I'm not questioning the judgment of the investor, but let me dissect the two to make you understand. When the portfolio has done exceptionally well, chances are the market has also done quite well. We could have done better than the market. That's all there is to it. So giving a lot of money when the market has done exceptionally well is going to challenge us to invest in a market that is expensive, to find opportunities that are rare to spot, and to deploy money in a judicious way. So it's a more challenging thing to do than invest in a market where returns are low, sentiment is low. Now the second case, the investor doesn't want to give money in a market where performance is underwhelming. Now this is a very different problem and a difficult one. As a manager, any amount of money given by the investor when the market is down, when sentiment is low, when people don't want to chase equity, when returns look very, very unappealing to contribute fresh capital. The money that you give during such phases can do wonders to the portfolio. As a manager, the money given in such phases gives me the scope to put it to the best use, invest it in the right ideas, and the scope to do it is also higher. But most of the market shows low conviction when the market is screaming at us and saying, buy me. But even when the market says, buy me, we say, not now. Let the returns come. That is where everybody has to think objectively and contribute capital, not in a lump sum when the market has done extremely well. You should not refuse to contribute capital when the market has not done well or your portfolio in the market is not doing well. You continue to contribute capital over a long period of time in smaller parcels so that your portfolio gets continuously strengthened over a period of 2-3 years and delivers the performance that you expect from it over the subsequent years. This is a rolling activity. It is not a point-to-point activity where you buy in one day and then take all the returns after a period on another day. Whereas between these 2 days, there are so many opportunities that come into your life to invest. There are so many businesses that trade at attractive valuations during this time span. There are so many multi-baggers that get thrown away by the market simply because of sentiment. An astute and intelligent investor must focus on buying those opportunities which the market is not willing to buy, deploying capital when investment performance is underwhelming, scaling up his portfolio through deployment of capital, through fresh funds, to a very respectable size and allowing compounding to take his portfolio to a far higher plane and on to the next level. An investor who journeys sensibly will not just go to the next level, he'll be ready to cross that and go several levels higher. As an investor, I'd like to see more of you do it. As a manager, I'd like to work with those who want me to do it with them. Thank you for watching this video.